those in white gold, you do have to be quick because we only have about 30 of those remaining. We're moving on to these bracelets. And these bracelets are a lot of fun. I slipped these on a little bit earlier. And I really do mean I slipped them on because they're on this magic stretch wire. So if you love wearing bracelets, but what you don't like about wearing them is that they're hard to put on for yourself. If they have a lobster claw clasp or even a spring ring clasp, sometimes they are a little bit difficult to put on yourself. But these are stretch. So you just roll them right over your hand and they're on. And they're beautiful on its own. I'll just show you just one. They're great if you wanted to stack these up, which if you can, I would encourage you to stack them up. Or I have two of them stacked together, but you could easily put this next to a watch. And there's something about having a bracelet next to a watch that just elevates the look of both pieces. When you're looking at these, you'll notice that I was wearing the rose gold and the white gold. Kate has all of them on. She's got the rose gold, the white gold, and the yellow gold. And because they're this beaded look, these are alternating designs of polished beads, and then you have the smaller spacers between each one. So it's bead, 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 but it's larger, a little bit smaller, larger, a little bit smaller. But because they're these high polished round beads, they just glisten and they glow and they're just beautiful, and it's just a simple, easy bracelet. I love the way they even feel because they're beads, they roll. And you've probably seen women, maybe you have as well, and have a set of beads, maybe they're beaded bracelets. And what you like about them is that they roll and you just feel, there's a tactile quality to beads that just no other shape can replicate or duplicate. There's something about beads. But when it comes to a gold bead, it's, like I said, it elevates that look. Typically, if these were, you know, let's say they weren't genuine. Let's say they were just regular beads and beautiful and great colors, and they would look good and feel good, but there's something about having that same look and feel in genuine gold. Now, this one is your white gold. We've got yellow gold as well, and I'll bring that one up so that you can be reminded of that. But we also have the rose gold. Oh my goodness, rose is now gone. Okay, well, let's just talk about white gold and yellow gold then. There's something about being able, and you see how I just slipped this over my hand? I love bracelets as well, and I have a lot of them, but truth be told, I don't wear them as often as I would like to, and it's because unless it's a cuff or unless it's on a stretch, magic stretch wire like this, sometimes it's just a little bit too cumbersome to put them on. But if I can just slide it over my hand, then I'm more likely to do that. And I'm more likely to just to wear the pieces that I love and have in my wardrobe. And in this case, you are as well. But think about wearing this next to maybe another bracelet that you have that you really enjoy. We have our, and I'll show it to you here, we have our showstopper bracelet coming up in just a little bit. It's this wheat link. But do you see how you don't have to have two of the same styles right next to each other? I have a wheat link here, and I have the beads here, and it just kind of highlights each one of them. Imagine if I were wearing a watch, and it would highlight the look and the dial of the watch, but it would also highlight the look and the beauty and the glow of the beaded bracelet as well. So when you stack, that's why women stack, and that's why we layer. And when you see magazines and you see, you know, even the advertisements of high-end designer jewelry in magazines, they're never ever wearing just one piece. And look, you can see that Kate put that gold beaded bracelet right next to the wheat link bracelet that we have coming up. And they just both look beautiful. It doesn't take anything away from either one. They're just both stunning. This is 14 karat gold. It is a treasured metal. And gold has been a treasured, highly desired, highly sought after highly desired and highly sought after metal for thousands of years. And I don't think it's going away anytime soon. We fall in love with it in different ways. Maybe there are phases that we go through and we love our yellow gold. And then we go through a phase where we love our white gold. And then we go back to our yellow gold. And if we're lucky, we can have a little bit of rose gold in there too at times. but it is a metal that will never get tired of wearing, will never get tired of seeing. And when you see it on someone's skin, just the glisten and the glow, there is just nothing like gold. There never has been, and I don't think there ever will be. Couple days ago was the big gala in New York where everyone, all of the celebrities were dressed not only to the nines, it was to the nines and beyond, and they were really kind of pulling out all of the stops for their wardrobe. And a lot of the celebrities you saw were wearing gold. They were wearing gold jewelry, and they were also wearing gold on their body. It is just something that we've never tired of adorning ourselves with. And for a while, we kind of, you know, backed away from our gold jewelry when the prices of gold were just so expensive that we just didn't wear them anymore. Or maybe if you were like many people, you sold your gold or you melted it down, but it doesn't mean you didn't stop loving it. Just for whatever reason, you let it go. But now you want it back. Now you want to wear it again. Now you want to adorn yourself in it again. You understand how precious and how beautiful it is and how there's nothing like gold. The fact that you're seeing it there in the different colors of gold that we have really does, you know, point to the fact that we like, especially in this line of Passport to Gold, we want to be able to bring you what you love, and we want you to be able to wear it every single day. These are not pieces that are strictly for red carpet. These are not pieces that are strictly for when you are dressed to the nines and beyond. These are beautiful pieces that can be your essentials in your gold jewelry box. They can be the ones that you put on and you never change. And even if you have other pieces of jewelry that you love, this might be the one that you just wear. I just wear this one, and anything else that I wear will go next to it. But this is the one that I put on and I enjoy. Remember, it is on this magic stretch wire. So it's going to be easy to put on and take off. You don't have to worry about sizes on this one. It's going to be just a comfortable stretch. You don't have to be too gingerly with it. No, I wouldn't stretch it like a rubber band, but it's going to be easy for you when you are wearing it for you to easily slip this one on and off with no problems. It's 1.5 grams of gold, and these are all alternating beads of larger beads and then the smaller spacer beads going all the way around. So yellow gold or white gold is all we have remaining on this one, and I do encourage you to go ahead and pick yours up. A lot of you are shopping with us on hsn.com, and I love that. And while you're there, you might want to check out information on our charge card. While you're on hsn.com, you can type in HSN card and see all of the details. And if you decide to apply, you can. And when you're approved, you can take $10 off of the very first purchase that you make when you use that card, including when you're buying your Passport to Gold. Okay, we're moving on.